Generation Z were born between 1996 and 2010, placing them somewhere between about 9 and 23. Now, by 2030, the majority of all births in the US are actually going to be to Gen Z women. And they have some particular behaviours that make them very distinct and different from millennial mothers that you might be attracting now. And as such, they're going to require a very different marketing strategy. If you want to stay relevant, there are some key characteristics that you need to understand and adapt to your strategy. Now, Gen Z are hyper-connected. They don't know a world without technology. Their digital aptitude is unprecedented, and being hyper-connected is their norm. They are always on, with teenage girls spending significantly more time than boys the same age online. They are more likely to be distracted, stressed, and overwhelmed than previous generations. And brands need to consider how they can better support these women, particularly in their transition into motherhood and beyond. There are 10 things I'd like you to know and understand about our next generation of mothers. Firstly, they're very safety focused. Secondly, they've got a strong family focus, which means they actually listen to their elders. Thirdly, they seek out happiness and spirituality. They're not so motivated by the dollar. The fourth thing I'd like to say is that they want to collaborate with brands, make it fun. The fifth thing I'd say is that they really demand transparency from brands. The sixth thing I'd say is that they're purpose-driven. They will support brands who do good things consistently. The seventh thing I'd say is that Gen Zs are very entrepreneurial. The eighth thing is that they value their privacy and they won't hand over their personal details as easily as we've seen with millennials. And that's going to provide a real complexity for marketers. The ninth thing I'd say about Gen Z is that they've got an extremely short attention span and they are experts at filtering content. And the final thing I would say is that Gen Z are ad adverse and they seek on-demand, curated, ad-free content. It's critical that brands invest time now in learning about tomorrow's mothers because your current millennial strategies simply won't work with this generation. It's time to start thinking about Gen Z, our mothers of tomorrow.